Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Creeper World 4 as we attempt to clear the creep from the galaxy. I'm guessing that's what we're doing. In this episode we go on a mission called We Know Nothing, where we essentially have to take on a giant wall of creep that's heading towards us. The first time I do this I fail miserably, so we go through for a second attempt. The second attempt goes a lot smoother. Now I know more of the mechanics of the game and I activate a anti-creep flood itself, so it's an anti-creep flood against the flood of the creep, which is pretty cool. Without further ado, let's jump on in. So welcome back to Creeper World 4 as you play through the entire story mode. This is, I believe, the 4th episode in this mini-series. In this episode we'll be going on to this mission called We Know Nothing. So this game, if you've not seen any other previous videos, is like a mix between a survival, horde, tower base, tower defense kind of games, all mashed together. It's a really good game. Without further ado, let's jump on in. So this mission is called We Know Nothing. So let's click play. And I did try this again before, and I failed epically. I didn't realise you couldn't. Creep just couldn't go on this terrain here, so I built a defense to hold them off, but I should have noticed that it's all black, but all this for no reason. So let's restart, confirm. So essentially I failed because I'm a noob. So ADA status, reboot complete. Location verification for Mars, terrain analysis inconsistent, EM spectrum inconsistent, isotropic analysis partial, density is a match but conclusion is not Mars. We're not at home yet. I'm sorry, Doctor, my system software has been experiencing faults. I have marked the areas in the system memory that have been failing. This should increase my reliability. We have arrived at a new destination that does not appear to be Mars. System protocols indicate that we should really calculate and jump again to return to Mars. So let's drop you down here. So what I did last time, it was going to work, but it wasn't. Let's not talk about that. I do need to use this wall, that's for sure. And I don't need to worry about putting a defense around here because it's not going to attack that way. But without further ado, let's jump in. So pylons. Okay, priority notification. Technology consistent with creeper manipulation identified. Operator should exercise caution. Creeper flow patterns not within normal parameters. Mission priority nullification. All other prioritization is suspended. All these strange worlds. It looks like intelligence has been at work on all of them, I should say. Opportunities abound. The totems on this world require liftic. Fortune has provided greenar crystals that are necessary to enable a greenar refinery. Done. Build the greenar refinery near the greenar crystals to harvest them. Your factory will convert them into liftic. I was hoping we'll find a way, find the raw material to make liftic, which is really useful. So these are energy barriers. This is, I wonder what kind of energy source this is. We should nullify it. Greenar mother crystal and and that will use that to build bluerite. So of course I want to try and build power to all of these. There we go, that will do. I want to build as many power lines as I can. Just because I need as much power as possible in this, because I know what's coming. This time I don't need to build as many turrets round to the top of the map like I did last time, because I know that they're not going to attack from that way. It's priority because I have a bit of time until it gets through that wall, so I'm going to prioritize power generation. And you there, and you there. So once this is all done, then let's build a couple cannons. Ideally build them on our side of the wall, to be quite honest. There we go. Good number of cannons have been built. And let's build some mortars just behind it. This is going to be a tough kind of wave that attacks us. As you saw in just at the very beginning where I messed up in the last game, there's a lot of them. Let's build a pylon here and a pylon there, just to supply it all. Now let's build some more structures. Let's build some more power pylons, some more towers just down here. I'll worry about the rest afterwards. You can see that creep wave is heading towards us. And now this should be building most of this. So our power should slowly start going up. We're generating 12 now. We're using 12. Apparently we've got a deficit, however, but we have got a lot to build. This wall should hold for a little bit of time. Not forever, but hold for a little bit of time. We are now powering this, in theory. So once we get enough bluerite, that will start pumping out some assistance. Which I'll build one refinery just here to start pumping out some bluerite. Once everything's been built, and one down here for the lift area, whatever it's called. Then we'll build one factory. I don't think it really matters where we build the factory. So let's build a factory just here where everything can reach it. So all of our cannons have been built. All of our mortars have been built. So once these are built, they'll start putting points. We'll start making anti-creep. So we'll be able to start to power this. This will be really useful to power. Because once it has enough, it will start doing some good damage. I don't know how much ammunition it needs to be able to fire, but it'll be really useful once it can fire. Let's see. Refinery, so we need some more. Bluerite is for antimatter. Let's build another one of those. And this is for the lift deck. Okay. Right, we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's build some more power poles down here. So I'm going to be building some miners in a minute as well. Once all these power poles are done, then we'll look at building some miners. So I've got one mine here, one mine around here. I'm not sure how to... So I don't really want to see the whole map like this. Oh, I can just about see the ore. That's fine. Before I wouldn't be able to see the ore at all. Let's put some of these down. And maybe I can get one or two. No, okay. I've got no more along there. So I am now producing lift deck, but I have no use for it just yet. There we go. For some reason this guy's not powered. Not sure why. Looks like none of our guys are powered actually. Now they're getting... Okay, so I had such a huge deficit because they were focused on building the miners. So now they're getting the ammunition in back. You should be able to hold this line. I'm hoping they can hold the line because this is a lot to attack us. Let's see. Okay, so they're regaining their power over time. There you go. So now we're able to hold them back. Slow or just. Nullifier. How close do I need to be? So I need to be that close. How do I... How can I reach that? Okay, I guess I can do that. And then build some cannons here. Yeah, at the moment I can just build one cannon. Maybe that'll work. Maybe I can do the same here as well. Not sure whether cannon's the best thing for this, but... Okay, you are too far away. I should have checked how close you were. Go, and weapon... So yeah, I can only build one cannon here, but I do only need a small footway. Once this is all dealt with, then this isn't regenerating. So it should slowly disappear. As you can see here, it's very slowly disappearing. And our front line seems to be holding. So I think this is what powers this wave. So if I take these two out, this wave should stop. That is another big wave on this way. so we're getting a good resource amount of those. Let's see if we can get some more bluerite built, or at least being processed. So I don't want to spend too much of our generation of iron power. Okay, so it looks like we're clearing this out quite nicely. And how's the other side doing? It's taking its time, but it's still working. So this wave is on its way. You'll see it's... Okay, no, it has reached us. So the wave essentially just very slowly creeps along. This has almost been dealt with, which is great. So we can get a nullification there as well. Should be able to get that any second now. Looks like, there we go. Should be able to start building that now. All these refineries are done, so they now slowly pump in more bluerite. Because they should be done. Alright, so I'm only producing 0.5. Doesn't matter how many refineries I have. Okay, that's interesting to know. See if I can... Nah, I won't bother with that. And then over here, let's see if I can get another nullifier across. There we go. Slowly build that nullifier. Just jump you across. Nullifier's probably going to get destroyed here. Okay, no, it should be okay. Normally we're not earning that much bluerite, so let's switch these to bluerite as well. Don't need all of them on bluerite, maybe just one. You should now attach all 4 of these to bluerite. Can I switch these as well? Okay, it looks like my energy can sustain this. Object obtained. So that is nullify all enemies. Okay, both of them are nullified. So I don't know what that now does. This is now turned red rather than blue. I think the amount of enemies that were coming towards me have now dropped. Just because of whatever. For some reason this has now changed colour. I think I've held off the line just enough. I'd like to see how much I need to pump into this. Let's turn you bluerite as well. Let's turn you bluerite. Because once this starts pumping out some troops, well, starts emitting something, it becomes really quite useful. Just because it allows me to put a mortar here. Let's move you over there. Let's put a mortar on here. Because it essentially sends out this robot which flies out and starts hitting the large concentrations of the creep, which is really useful. Build one there. Build a structure directly across. Go. I'm going to do exactly the same over here. Build a structure directly across. There we go. And a weapon, I want to put a mortar in this corner. So I can at least start taking out some of this creep from further away. So you keep an eye on our usage. It's creeping up to a point where, I'm sorry if that you may have heard the text. It's creeping up to a point where I'm out spending. But no, it looks like okay. I've got 3 spare now. This whole area is now starting to clear out for all the creep. So it's just drying up. So with that, I should be able to turn these to bluerite as well. There we go, they all turn to bluerite as well. So now we've got production of 3 bluerite. Looks like it's, okay, so this is producing, this right here is the anti-creep AC. So instead of building the units that go out and just explode and take out a load of creep, it's now making essentially anti-creep around it to help defend that location, which is really useful. essentially it's defending that wall. Now let's see if I can build a pylon here as well. The idea is the pylons will support. Look at that, go straight across. Should be able to support me to be able to send something straight across. Maybe a tower can reach as well. A tower does reach. Do you get support? No, you don't. So I need to hold back just a little bit longer. As you can see, this is all drying up over here as well. Maybe get a pylon across here. And once that's done, I can now connect it to all of these. Like so. I should have enough lift tick as well. There you go. So you can see this. It's building up so much that it's just essentially flowing over. So it's like it is anti-creep. It's like a liquid, just like the creep. And it's not hunting it down, but it's working like a liquid. It's going to slowly flow, hopefully, through this entire middle area here. But you can see that this has now been rebuilt. This wall is slowly gaining enough energy to reappear. Other than over here, but that's not. I don't think it's connected to my power source. And yes, this creep's really useful. Anti-creep's really useful. So these should be almost completed. To speed us up, let's build a couple pylons going through this middle. Actually, no, not you. There you go. That should speed the movement of items around. That's one totem completed. This will be. Now this is complete. It's going to get the lift tick over here as well. That'll be 2 totems completed. Once this is complete, obviously that'll be another item. Not sure what, an info cache, and this other totem completed. I like these bubbles it makes. Install and execute 2 archives. Of course. Additional modules loaded. Journey begun just. Stay, path, and all become clear. Praise be the founders. Awesome. Just what I need. Praise be the founders. I'm not sure what that gave me. I'm guessing it gave me some lore. That's gonna. Once this is done, it will fit. If I can get my words, it'll be awesome. But I'll finish the lift deck. There you go. And we'll get this last pylon as well. See, the longer I played this whole area will slowly fill up with more and more anti-creep. But it looks like it's actually pouring over and taking care of this over here. This creep. Lift deck needs 14. Oh, that's cool. That lifts, middle pylon lifts up, and when it lifts to the top, it creates the bubble, which then makes this big explosion, which allows me to rift jump. So that is that level. Rift jump. We know nothing. That is another level completed. Apparently I didn't get this, whatever that is. However, that is that. Let's exit mission. That's now saved. So that is the 6th mission in the story mode. So we'll leave it there for this episode. We're moving on to We Are Never Alone in the next episode. So if you made it this far, thank you much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and peace out.